Hey guys, it's your boy D Vallo back with some more boxing. This is George Groves' last saloon. It's his final chance. It's his fourth attempt of a world title this Saturday, and on the undercard of the Kell Brook Errol Spence, he's gonna be fighting the Russian Fedor Chidinov for the WBA Super title. It's the regular title, so it's the vacant one. And everything is on the line now. George Groves has to perform. It seems like a lot of pressure, but from hearing him talk, he's ready for it. It's now or never. He wants to become the champion, and he wants to do it for himself, do it for his fans. He's got family, He could have been a big name. It seems as every time he's lost to like a champion or a top name, and now it's his time to really win. And he does still have a backing. Still has fans out there who believe that he can win. And even if he did win this fight, then I'm sure there will be a big reception for George Groves and James DeGale rematch. So a lot hangs on the outcome of this fight. If he wins, then he will be back in the limelight and back in line for big fights. And in terms of a business perspective for himself, in terms of boxing, in terms of British boxing, it's a good look seeing James DeGale and George Groves rematch. It all lies on if he can beat this guy. I said before in my earlier video that this guy Chudinov has got a good style. He comes forward, he throws a number of punches. George Groves, on the other hand, good boxer, good fighter, good power puncher. He's been commended for his power. He was the only one to knock down Carl Froch. Carl Froch beat him in the two fights. Uh, Though he did say that George Groves has got good power. The one thing about George Groves though is that in the later rounds he seems to fade off, and Fedor Chidinov, the contender, well the challenger, he said that George Groves doesn't have a good defense. So he is looking to exploit his defense, and the weakness that he has, he's gonna jump on that. And I think George Groves, he even said it. Chudinov said it that he thinks too much about the punch. He thinks much about landing that hard punch and doesn't think about what's coming next. I haven't seen much head movement with him, and that's what causes him to take a lot of damage. So maybe it's not. There was talks of stamina issues. Maybe it's not all in all stamina, which is the problem. Maybe it's the damage that is accumulating from having a lack of defense. When you have good defense, you're more of a rounded fighter. You're more taking calculated risks, and your defense is allowing you to fight more at a calmer pace, which is not gonna run your energy out. You're more conserved and efficient. So he needs to. If he wants to really win this, and if he's as serious as he's talking about, he has to have been training on his defense. But having a whole career as an all-out punching fighter, how would he be able to just change just for this fight? If it means a lot for him, though, you would see a different George Groves in there, or you'll see a new improved George Groves. It all matters on Fedor Chudinov as well. Is he I haven't really heard of him before this, to be honest. I had a look at his fights and I saw the way I seen the type of fighter he is, and he seems to be. He's coming here to fight. He's coming here from Russia. He's not taking George Groves for granted. He wants to win. So he's gonna be jumping on every opportunity, and he knows George Groves' weakness, so he's trying to capitalize on that. George Groves has to have some kind of game plan if he wants to win this. When I watched the fights with both him and Carl Froch, it seemed as if he had the heart to want to become the champion. He had the heart. You could see in every punch he landed, he wanted to win. Although it seemed as if he was his own undoing, because Carl Froch had a better game plan. Even though Groves hit him, he seemed to be he was hitting at the times when Groves had landed. You know what I mean? Grove lands a big one and Froch lands a combination. Just simple maths and points making means that obviously Carl Froch is going to win. And then in the second fight, he stopped him. So it's like once you know that a person is just gonna load up, fire at you. If he lands on you, it's gonna hurt. If he misses, you can make him pay. And then once you have an opportunity, when he starts to tire himself out, you can you can jump on that and knock him out. These are the things which champions are able to do. You have to be able to have that killer instinct, that drive to that extra to be able to see something and strike on it. Like that's why Carl Froch is called the Cobra. You know what I mean? Because he does what he needs to do. All champions have this quality, so we'll be able to see if George Groves has that quality. If he does beat Fedor-Chedinov, then we could see him against James DeGale. I'm hearing that he even turned down that fight since he wants to become the champion so much. So yeah, I'm looking forward to this fight. I'll be backing George Groves as the British fighter. I like to see him win. He seems like a nice guy. I just want to see if he has what it takes to be a champion. This is his fourth shot. Come on now. If he doesn't win this, then he doesn't have what it takes. So anyway, George Groves, Saturday night. What is your prediction on this fight? Who do you think will win? Drop it in the comments. It's your boy D Valor, and I'm out.